Accept your death.
I'm a bleeding heart, man. That's my mom's thing. My mom donated this to this charity. I can't remember what it's called, and that makes me feel like a bad person. But you know, they gave her a little heart, like a pin, a little heart, and she wore it on her sleeve because it was important for her to wear her heart on her sleeve or whatever. So I'm just kind of like that in general. That's how I was brought up. But anyways, we're not talking about that. We're talking about frame data. So Mortal Plague asks, how do you remember all the frame data? And the answer is I don't. Like, I really don't. And this is kind of like a little trick that I've learned. So I look at this and I go, here, that's minus 16. That's unsafe. That's minus 3. That's safe. So I don't need to remember that this is minus 16. It's punishable. I just need to know that if I do this, I'm getting messed up if I commit to the string on block. If I'm just throwing this out, not really sure if it's going to hit, stop here, maybe try and hit confirm it if I can. It's a big ask. But I don't know that this is minus 16 and that this is minus 3. All I know is that I've looked at the frame data and this is unsafe and this is safe. Now, there are some things where it comes to where something's barely safe, like minus 7. That's where frame data really comes into, it's really important, because if I do something that's minus 7, I don't really have a great example with Kotal Khan, I don't think. I think this one maybe. Minus 13. I guess that's as close as I'm going to get. So minus 13. So it's barely... Minus 13 is not barely punishable, but let's say, for example, this was like minus 8. It's not... It's safe for most characters, but it is punishable if, like, say I'm playing Baraka or something like that, where someone has like a 7-frame starter that can hit me for a whole combo. I just need to know that this doesn't work against all characters. It's not a safe move against all characters. So it's not that I remember that it's safe against most, but punishable by some. So I want to make sure that when I go into a matchup, I know that, you know, I want to use this move sparingly, or make sure to extra hit confirm this move because it might get punished against Baraka, who can punish you for a minus 8 move for 500 damage, right? Just came from your YouTube. Your katana videos helped me a lot. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, well, we're continuing this on Twitch right now. I'm just talking about, like, do I have to remember all the frame data or not? And, like, that's kind of how, like, you go into like a matchup, like, let's say Sub-Zero. So let's say we'll switch Sub-Zero. We'll have them do a slide, you know? I don't need to know what the frames, how negative they are. I just need to know that forward 1 will punish the slide. But I use the frames to figure that out. So I don't remember that slide is negative whatever it is, and forward 1 is 10-frame startup. I just know that if I block a slide, I do this one. That's really all you need to know as far as frame data goes. Like, frame data is just like I talk about a lot. It's the foundation to what you're doing. So you kind of use it to learn, and then you kind of go from that, but you don't really need to memorize it. I memorize more of the moves, and I find that easier for me, you know? Yeah. Some people are a little bit more numbers people, and they really like having that option and that kind of thing. Not really my thing. I'm a visual learner, so I see, slide this. Now I figured out through the formula, or whatever you want to call it, that forward 1 punishes the slide. That's just all I need to know. And then I need to know my combo, you know, forward 1, 1, 2, crushing blow, back 2, 2, and then, you know, 1, 2, command grab, or whatever it is. Other people will obsess over remembering it, and that's okay too. You know, however you learn, this is just for someone that's like new to frame data and is a little overwhelmed by like how many numbers there are and that kind of thing. This is kind of how I do it. It's always worked for me. If you're a numbers person, maybe you like that, and you say, hey, okay, Sub-Zero slide, minus 32. How accurate am I? Is that... How accurate am I? I gotta know. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. And yeah, I was way off. Minus 20. But yeah. Anyways, I hope that helped. Hopefully that gives you a different mindset of if you're intimidated about learning frame data. Maybe I'll put a little link somewhere here to my frame data tutorial on MK11. But I don't know. That was a good question. Thank you.
I am steward of Chronicle's vision. Fate has been so cruel.